Hello everyone, welcome back to our tiny little actual play for episode 3 now, which is more than episode 2. I'm Zia, I'll be your DM. Joining me at the table, he once stole a hot air balloon on Free Hot Air Balloon Day. It's Logan.
That was one time.
He forgot to get my lunch earlier. It's Fern.
Haha, yeah.
The reason why I know how to bleep swears, it's Darren.
At least I know how to do some math.
And coming up with his own line every week, it's Fred.
I hate being put on the spot nowadays. It just throws off my entire groove.
Yeah, it's also not the same week.
How's that bed you're lying in, bud?
You know what's great is we guys cut this in later, and I don't even need you guys. Don't even need you guys.
So as you all remember, last week, you guys were going to this tomb Mara dig site where you've been hired to explore a tomb, where you were all convinced to do so by accepting a rather large sum of money in exchange, before which you were all very hesitant about this. You arrived to the dig site and managed to fight off a couple of Periton who were attacking some of the other researchers, and after a long and restful sleep overnight, we are now in the morning, and the dig manager, Alec, is outside your tent waiting, saying, "Wake up!"
Oh, it's just like I'm home.
All right.
Immediately just stands up from the chair as soon as he just wakes up.
Come on, guys, we got a whole long day ahead of us.
All right.
I go from sleeping on the
We will
softest bed I've
go
ever touched to...
after I have finished my morning prayers, and not a second before.
All right, well, the rest of the three of you, if you
His
don't
morning
mind.
prayers, my morning poop. You know, this is like, you can't just mess with the flow of nature.
We all have
here.
our rituals.
All right.
Quite literally, I need to spend like half an hour in prayer to prep the spells for the day.
Our daily ablutions must be done.
Well, I will be waiting in the commissary when you guys are ready to go.
Excellent. We'll see you there.
All right.
Also, your bed manner. Awful bed manner.
This isn't a hotel.
Clearly.
But yes, he's just now. You find him in the commissary after you've all done your morning rituals of peeing, praying, and pontificating. He's just sitting there with a bunch of notes and research notes and that kind of like dig site manager paperwork. Now, are you all ready?
As ready as we'll ever be.
All right. If you would all please follow me. Now, a couple of you had questions about our dig last night, before I was unable to answer. I'm sorry.
Oh, yes, I was just wondering if you had already found any, I guess, text written anywhere, if you'd made any progress on just, I don't know, finding more information on this source.
Most of the text that we have found has been written in Sylvan, which would have been appropriate for the time period, about 14,000 years ago. A lot of it, we found, believe it or not, we found a lot of tax records. Tax records and the kind of things that of rituals and offerings to Sayrah, who was the reigning sorcerer at the time in this village.
15,000 years ago, the tax man was still them over.
All we know is that tax records seem to be the most commonly kept records, and they were the most well kept. So that is what it is. We found a couple references to Sarah's magical abilities. We believe she was mostly an illusionist because a lot of the references refer to her as an illusionist. But again, this is 15,000-year-old spotty records. We're not 100% sure.
Could I happen to just take a peek at what the tax records are, or just in general, like what was being bought? Because what I think Marco is kind of doing is seeing if he can identify if a certain excess amount of certain magical components are coming in, for a certain spell or a specific ritual.
A lot of these tax records, he gives you a copy of the paperwork that they've translated. A lot of them really refer more just a royal tax, where people would be required to give offerings of food and grain to the royal keeper. You see a couple of diamonds on here. Every now and then a diamond or some sort of precious gem will pop up. And once in a while, you see some sort of requirement for an animal handler.
Okay.
Maybe for some sort of sacrifice, I'm guessing?
Possibly. We're not 100% sure exactly what these animals were required for. We, again, spotty records from 15,000 years ago.
Could I do an Arcana check to see if I can...
Absolutely.
That is going to be a 10 plus 5, 15.
Based on what you can kind of roughly tell here, based on the animal handlers' like skills that they were required, it looks like most of these animals would more than likely have been used not for any kind of ritualistic sacrifice, but more as guard animals or something to keep something secure.
Okay. I relay that to everybody, so maybe trying to defend something within the tomb? Keep something safe from outsiders?
I mean, does it really matter? It's from 15,000 years ago. This is boring.
I mean, it matters to us because we have to go in there.
15,000 years ago? I think we'll be fine. Let's go.
You want to fight the ghost of a mastiff?
I'll destroy a ghost of a mastiff.
All right.
It's not that far of a walk to the actual main dig site, about an hour-long walk. And then 20 minutes later, Lek takes you to... It's kind of carved out in the grassy wall, in sort of the grassy wall area. A stone door with a gem in the middle, and kind of like it's a circular gem, and cut around it is where the door sort of cuts around, so the gem isn't split between the doors. There's a little bit of writing here, which the researcher says that none of them have just bothered even translating. It's not that they don't know what it means; they just haven't bothered. And he says, "Well, this is the entrance to the tomb. Do you gentlemen need anything else?"
What's that say?
I don't speak Sylvan.
Does anyone here speak Sylvan?
Nope.
Unfortunately not.
Silva and Elver, same thing.
It's like the Latin to English, so you could probably suss something out of it.
All right.
Do you have someone here that speaks Sylvan?
Oh yeah, sure. Give
Then be
me
a dear and go get them for us.
give us a minute here. Would you guys like to do anything with the door while you're waiting?
Is there like an obvious doorknob, keyhole?
The only real prominence is the writing, and then this sort of greenish gem sitting in the middle.
Can I try and determine what kind of gem that is?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll me. It's just an investigation.
Okay. It's a 19. Wow. Okay.
This is emerald.
That's a big emerald.
Very nice emerald. It is, however, somehow very securely attached to the door frame.
I'll like scratch it like the edge of it where it meets the door frame. I will try not to damage. I don't think that I would damage it with my normal fingernails. I'm just like, that's in there.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Gorilla Glue.
And
Probably why it's still there.
Lek brings over a researcher and says, yes, do you guys need a Sylvan translation?
Yeah, what's that say?
Sure. And she comes up to the door and she looks at it for a few minutes and she says, okay, this is a rough translation of what it says here on the door. Alas, has it come time that grave robbing has become archaeology?
Wait, real quick. Is this writing like part of the stone door, or is this like graffiti that's written?
No, this is actually written in the door.
Okay.
I want to point out that I wrote this like before we had the discussion earlier, or last week. Alas, has it come time that grave robbing has become archaeology? Be warned, for the artifacts and relics of this tomb require incredible skill and knowledge of magic to safely handle. Prove you worthy of your devotion to the connection of magic by performing it on the sphere below.
Well, you heard the man. Give it some magic. One of you magic people. Magic the stone.
You think that I'm magic?
Gonna clean up the stone presentation? Still shining up it?
Yeah, the stone is now extraordinarily polished to the point that you can see a reflection in it, and the door, basically you hear kind of like the shudder of like a crack as it opens up, and then it slowly slides over about half a minute open.
Oh, well, only one of us needs to do that.
And as you look inside, the interior of the tomb is unlit, but the morning light from outside is kind of shining through here. And you see on the opposite wall a little bit more Sylvan writing, sort of a magic circle / teleportation circle sitting there in the middle with 8 slots and symbols around it. And then underneath the writing on the opposite wall is a handprint in shaped impression.
Oh, I want to put my hand in there so bad.
Size handprint, or is it
It's like bigger than a big human hand.
I'll put my hand in it just to see it. Interesting. That's a big handprint, huh?
Are you all inside?
So you're here. We haven't gone in yet.
I would have walked in.
Yeah, I think we would probably slowly walked in, and then eventually this would have just happened, right?
We're just going to assume that.
Yeah.
I'm going to light my lantern since there's no
see
light.
the handprint.
I mean, I'm guessing as we were walking, you would have really quickly, at the very least, done a little touchy for a little bit of magical light coming off. Just boop, boop, boop.
So yes, as you place your hand on it, the door behind you shuts clear. You see these 2 doors open, And the writing is still in front of the wall, on the wall in front of you.
Can we say that the
There
door
is
like
nothing here that links what I just did to this. This is all purely coincidental.
Can I see that emerald from the other side, just out of curiosity?
the door like very narrowly avoids like shutting on my tail? Yeah. I'm just like, okay.
Wow, look at that. The door just
Can I make a
closed.
reflex
Good
and
job.
jump out before that door? Because it opens slowly. Does it slam shut quickly?
Yep.
Oh.
Good job. Wow,
Remember what we
guys.
said about not trying to cut my tail in half?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't close the door.
Yes, you did.
How? That door is made of stone. I couldn't live. I'll go out. See, I can't even open this.
All right.
I didn't do this.
Okay, big guy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do any of you want to try to read what's written on the wall at this point in time, or?
None of us can read Sylvan.
I can read Elven, so
I'll say if you make a successful Arcana check and kind of get the gist of what it's saying, I'll allow that.
the vibe, as it were. Arcana 15.
All right, so roughly what you can kind of make out here, this passage on the wall says something about treasures bringing back to life the evil Emperor Sayrah. It mentions a series of traps. It mentions skills and tests of worth. It also mentions something about the handprint sealing you in.
Oh, hey, so if anybody puts their hand on here, it might seal the door shut. Just a heads up, guys.
I don't know who did it. But thank you.
Well, good thing we brought extra rations.
So yes, but that being said, the two chambers here did open up to the side.
Was, Vec? No, what was the...
Lek?
Lek.
He would have been standing outside with the other researcher.
We did have time to get our rations out of the bear.
Lek, can you hear us?
We did have time to get our rations out of the bear box, right?
Yeah, like I thought as soon as you did that in the morning.
No, yeah, it was part of our packing up.
Lek, can you hear us?
Hello? Hello? But he's more like, hello?
Let's fade it through.
Yeah.
Can any of y'all cast a spell on that little gem on the door?
Hold on. And he comes back it says about 5 minutes later, he comes there, he's like, hold on, we're gonna try. And you kind of hear like someone saying a magical incantation from the outside, and it says, that didn't do anything.
All right, so about these runes on this altar here. What do we got? Anything good?
Who wants to roll the Arcana check?
I can give that.
Who's got it better than a? I was gonna say.
I
who's
got +5.
Okay, I've only got a 4. So what I'm gonna do?
Can we do like a help?
No, I'm gonna give you a
Yay.
plus D6.
Yay! Alright, so first let's roll that up.
Be inspired, my friend.
The best way
Utilize that
to get
knowledge.
rid of a trap is to spring it.
Well, you'll get hurt if you do that.
+5, 16. Arcana. You can have this back now.
All right, that's with the D6.
16.
Okay. 16, you recognize these symbols, something you've worked with every now and then in your blacksmith shop. These are the ancient symbols representing the 8 schools of magic. These symbols haven't been used in about 5,000 or 6,000 years, been replaced with more modern versions of the symbols, but these are the ancient variations of those symbols.
So yeah, again, I relay that to everyone.
Yep.
Yeah, so there are 8 symbols.
So illusion. Like those ones are.
Illusion, abjuration, incantation, evocation,
Conjuration, divination.
After abjuration, you just see William's eyes gloss over.
Transmutation, yeah. Magic. It's a lot of crap.
No, magic exists. It's just boring.
You cast magic.
No, my faith brings forth my magic.
Okay, that you're.
I didn't have to study with no swatty nerds in a library for years on end. I got my magic through devotion and the fact that I am a dragon.
Of course.
Oh yeah, Marco, I was just gonna ask everyone. So, given what we had to do to come in, I'm gonna take a wild shot in the dark. If everyone's okay with that, I'm going to cast Mending on the symbol for transmutation. See if that does anything, and then I'm just. Are we all okay with that? Yes. All right.
Absolutely.
And he's gonna cast Mending on the transmutation one. See if that does something.
You successfully repair the floor.
Okay. So nothing happened. Okay.
Not of any particular note.
No, but it's probably added about $5,000 to the value of the tomb.
Oh, yeah.
They don't have to deal with a floor crack.
And then if you do that all over, well,
Oh god, yeah. You could flip this tomb easily.
It would take me years. I repair one crack at a time.
Not years, it would take centuries.
Yeah.
Someone do the math. Thank you.
Not us. We're busy.
If mending, repair.
Okay, so which way are we going? My adventuring feet are getting itching. I'm about to
So
wonder. if
this
we
door closed and those two opened, so I'm betting that'd be
go into the room of the door that opened. Up north.
That one there?
North of me. Which way's north?
North is.
North is, let's call it that way.
Okay.
So, east. Yeah, go east. Go in the east room.
Yeah, I'm assuming everyone's kind of like following in stride.
The beauty of having a halfling as your lead man is the guy behind him can just shine the lantern above
This
his
is
head.
true. Just like over your head.
Thank you, by the way.
Of course.
Yeah, as you enter this room, at the far side, you see sort of not impressions, coal cutouts in the walls, in which are seated 9 clay pots labeled 1 through 9. And at the bottom, written in common, believe it or not, is the hint for the riddle here. The solution is found easily to one in their prime, but be aware, the odds are against you.
So somebody said before last night that jars were causing people to get really sick, and now we have clay pot jars. So
Well, we just have to pick the even prime number, right?
What?
And then we avoid the issue.
well, there's only one of those, so that's pretty easy.
Yes.
I'm going to pick a pot. Which one should I pick?
Rerun the riddle again.
The solution is found easily to one in their prime. Be aware,
I'm in
For
my
the-
prime.
for the odds are against you.
So the second pot,
Yes.
Second pot.
pot number 2. Are they numbered in any way, shape,
Yep,
or
they are
form?
numbered.
Okay,
I pick this up.
the one that's got the 2
I
on.
pick up pot number 2.
Yep, you hear kind of like a jingling inside.
Take the lid off.
Yep, there's a small, like a sort of a stone tablet, talisman sort of thing about yay big. Pops out. On it is the symbol that would have been the symbol for divination that you just saw on the.
Cool. I tossed the pot over my head.
No. We get paid for antiquities we bring back.
It's you could attempt to. I guess you could dex check to like catch it.
I'm right behind.
Toss it.
I'm right behind you. So,
One of you.
what?
Actually, I like that better. Just you toss it, and he's just like.
What the hell, man?
It's right here. The pot's useless. We have the thing.
We get paid a percentage of every antique item we bring back. That's an antique item, the pot.
Everything in here.
Well,
that
hang on. Did he catch it?
16.
Yeah, you catch
Okay,
it.
cool.
In comedic fashion.
everything in here that is not nailed down is an antique item.
I go pick up the other pots on the wall.
Which one do you see?
Pick up the first pot. Oh, okay. I go pick up the first pot.
Hang on,
Open up the bag.
hold on. So, in doing so, you gain 6 inches of height.
Okay. Put that in. I'm gonna go get this. I'm gonna go get the third one. I walk over and I'll.
Okay.
Third one.
We solved the puzzle already.
Not all of the puzzle.
Come on, guys, give me a hand. These pots are. That's money. You just said that money.
You take 13 fire damage.
Okay. Does it like leap from the pot?
Yep, it's like the pot scalds your
Oh, man,
hand.
drop it instantly. Drop. Ah.
It shatters into like a couple dozen.
I will not be grabbing that.
We don't touch things unless
You
we
just
know what they do.
said anything not nailed down is money.
Yes, they'll come in afterwards and collect it themselves.
Oh, what I meant was try not to break anything, not take everything that isn't nailed down.
Well, then you should have been clear.
Okay, try not to break anything.
That's not very clear either.
Wait, so how tall is
Wigglesworth just went from, I think he is 3'1",
To 3'7". Yeah.
Is that permanent?
3'2". Is that a permanent?
We'll find out.
Sadly, your armor did not grow.
Oh yeah.
So now your belly button's sticking out underneath.
You're wearing a midriff now.
Well, now they know what to aim for.
Yeah. This is going to need to be fixed.
We know a guy.
But the workout people on the beach that wear the bad midriffs, so it's just actual a tasteful amount of ab is showing.
You got a crop top now?
This might actually work. This
Crop top chainmail.
It's like a deep V going.
Well, no, it is like female armor from video games. It's just a male variant.
all fan service will be performed by...
All genders in this show.
Alright.
Fan service does not adhere to gender in this show. In fact, the fact that they're all men means that it's going to always be on men.
Of
The
course.
paladin just got this confirmed deep V in abs.
I knocked my own chair down.
Can't blame me for that one.
That being said, there are 6 pots left. Would you like to try to do anything with the other 6?
I think I've learned my lesson. Someone else can take the next pots.
See, like initially my
Indeed,
design.
we have the rune that we wanted. And
Does anyone have Mage Hand?
No.
Well, I'm good on these pots. If you want to get some money, you can pick it up this time because that last one hurt like a
When they come back in after us and collect this stuff.
I think we can just move on to a different room.
What is the 3% thing? I thought we were trying to bring them back stuff.
no, it's when they come through, we get 3% of whatever they
After we've cleared everything.
Our job.
archived and inventoried.
Okay.
Our job is to take fire from all of the traps and disarm them, and then they'll come back in, collect everything, and pay us based on that.
So with that, I'm going to leave a note. Don't touch these pots. They're kind of painful or weird.
I'll kind of from a distance start kind of a little bit casting mending on the broken pot just to put it back together a little bit.
It starts to, like, the pot springs back into its nice, lovely shape, but it's sitting on the floor now.
I'm not touching
Yeah,
it.
but they're going to be able to tell it's been restored. It's not in its original form.
In a world of magic,
Pot's been restored.
there's a magic freaking altar right there. So
right.
I'm pretty sure.
So anyway, this thing we picked up out of this first
Yeah,
pot.
anyways.
Tell us about it.
Does it look like it would fit in this?
Yeah, there are actually like slots for each symbol, and that this looks like it would slot into the floor.
Yeah, so we put it into the little divination symbol and just kind of plop it.
Oh, that's what
So,
that does.
all right. So before we put that in there, what does divination do exactly?
Predict the future.
Yeah, divination is about.
So my concern is if we drop this into that slot and then, stuff starts happening because that magic icon's been activated. So do we want to put it in now and see what happens, or do we want to wait till we have all 8 of them?
I think that we should wait until we have all 8.
I don't think it's going to matter, to be honest.
My friend, your knowledge of magic isn't quite there to understand the complexities of what
You're
could
gonna
happen.
put it in, and it's gonna be like Stargate. It's gonna be like Chevron 1 locked.
Shut up!
What was that?
I'm right. That reaction right there tells me I just pulled it.
So my thing is like I feel like the doors aren't going to unlock until we put it in.
Let's further explore first, and then we'll see.
Yeah, we have 3 more rooms at least here.
I'm sorry, I just.
Getting called out.
That was the best reaction ever. I was gonna say, can we get a pona?
yeah, a little-
Oh, yeah, where's the expo I just had here?
Just help us. I mean, you guys have asked.
Yeah, do you want to just put an X through it or something?
Does it matter which one?
Well, the room.
That's the one you just did.
The room we were just in.
one?
No, the room.
no,
the room.
Oh.
Put
Not-
X in there. There you
Yeah, but-
go. Yeah.
I thought you meant like on the.
Yeah, not rune. Room.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
All right. Shall we continue? That was quite easy.
You were on fire.
No, his hands are sore. That's
Look
all.
at me. I'm fine.
I mean, there's the room right next to it.
Let's go to this room over here and see what's
There's nothing in this room.
what's going on with these over here.
This was the door that was unlocked.
Yep, there was a door that was unlocked.
She was a sorceress of illusion magic.
I'll walk in there.
There are, now that you've walked inside, the wall behind you, you see various depictions of animals, monsters, etc. All in a sort of ghostly, pale, kind of half here, kind of half not sort of thing.
Do these look like the same animals that were on the documents that they found?
No.
Can I use my divine sense right now? I open my awareness. I know to basically to the end of my next turn, 6 seconds. I know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of me that's not behind total cover. Is there anything in this room that suggests
Within
that?
how many feet?
60 feet. But it'd only be
But
this room.
it's
because-
blocked by stone.
Yeah,
all
then
that
you
stuff.
said celestial, fiend, or undead.
Yes.
None of those three none of those three are here.
Yep, that's...
And I guess since we're here, I feel like this will be, since we're looking at things for specific schools of magic, I'll do detect magic to find out what school of magic this is kind of radiating.
This room is evoking conjuration magic.
Conjuration is like summoning things, right?
Yes.
Okay. I want to stick my hand in the painting. Does anyone have objections to this?
I'm going to tie a rope around you and get ready to yoink if need be.
So what are the paintings of?
There are paintings of various animals and monsters, ranging from literally rabbits to a giant monstrous creature the size of a building that looks somewhere between a cross between a dinosaur and like a lizard that you can't identify.
And there's no text around here, just the paintings?
Just the paintings, and you can kind of see in each animal, now that you're closer to it, at the forehead is like a little symbol for conjuration on each forehead of each animal.
Find the softest, fuzziest, gentlest one.
Yeah, the rabbit. We're going to the rabbit.
Rabbit, thank you. You've mentioned the name of an animal.
Yes. I'm going to just first of all, just slowly stick my hand just in there to see, like, does anything happen if I just kind of start moving my hand?
No, but you have mentioned a rabbit, and you hear kind of like a little... And behind you, in the center of the room, is a very small, very cute, looks like it's almost made out of light, rabbit.
So by saying the word rabbit, we now have a rabbit.
I'm going to lean forward and
Image.
try and poke it.
Roll initiative, please.
All right.
This is gonna be the rabbit from Monty Python. I just know it.
Cool with that.
See, I know what the big dinosaur thing is, but I'm scared to say it out loud now.
Does it begin with the letter T?
Yes.
Friend?
Yes.
Yay!
Friend.
For references, this was from one of our games that was not caught on stream. We once had a T-Rex dinosaur named Friend.
The noble steed.
Starting around with Fred.
15?
15. Darren.
16.
16. Fern.
18.
Logan.
21.
I was really hoping he was going to get 15, 16, 17, 18, but no, that did not happen.
Did
yes.
my part.
So, real quickly, the rabbit gets to make one attack as you kind of poke your finger towards it at you, and it's gonna maul you.
It can try.
I was going to say, because try.
It's gonna attack with an 11. That does nothing.
Nope. I pull my finger away. What the
How does it attack?
It's gonna like maul.
Yeah, it tries to bite me and I pull my finger back in time.
Which brings us to Logan. You're at the top of the initiative order.
I mean, this is a rabbit.
Yeah.
I don't want to get
Whoa,
too
do we
great.
have- do we have
Drop
what's in
kick
here?
for rabbit.
Oh yes, I'm sorry.
Dude, I don't see a monster yet.
Where's the cup?
We don't fight unless there's a cup on the table.
I really try and non-lethally knock it
It's
into
a rabbit. What do you mean non-lethally?
with my quarterstaff.
Okay, roll to attack.
15.
That does not hit.
A 15 doesn't hit. All right.
Okay, bonus action, unarmed attack. I want to try and kick the thing. 18.
That will hit.
No, that didn't work. I'm gonna punt it. Thump.
Literally.
The rabbit hits the wall.
7 damage.
Okay.
I missed with my light attack, so now I'm gonna punt it.
Miss with the non-lethal attack. All right. One goes for a lethal attack.
Now it's personal.
Yeah. The rabbit. Do you actually try to punt it in the wall?
Yeah, sure. On impulse. That's what Kairos would do.
Push it towards that wall there. Bonk. The rabbit has hit the wall. I don't know the sound that a rabbit makes, but it makes a rabbit sound.
They kind of squeak.
Yeah, it's
It goes.
sounds about right, actually.
Marco, you're up.
Marco's just very confused right now. I mean, it's right next to him, unfortunately, so he's just gonna try to just.
Curb stomp it. It's a rabbit.
He'll just try to.
I mean,
I guess he'll unarmed attack it as an action.
You don't have
sure.
a dagger?
No.
It's D&D. Everyone has a dagger.
Not if you have. I bought a crossbow
I was
instead.
about to say, what do you eat with? But you don't.
No, I don't. I guess I'll just try to kick it. Too.
Okay. Roll
We
for.
played hacky sack with a
rabbit right now?
Yeah.
Is this still made of light, or is it?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so it's not like a real rabbit.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Let it be known, we are not beating up a real animal.
No, this rabbit's like,
What's this
oh,
weed
I have
crap?
life.
You just punched into a wall.
We just brought him into life and we're killing him.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Do I have proficiency
In kicking?
in kicking this rabbit?
I don't think so.
No, would it be
Dexterity or?
would it be disadvantaged if he's not?
No, you just don't add your ability. You don't add your proficiency.
Like if I'm adding my strength, that's a total of 17.
That'll hit.
Jesus.
How does damage count if you're like not a monk? Is it like 1
It's
plus?
just 1.
Yeah, it's 1 plus your
Yeah, it's one for your
It does 2 damage.
Okay.
Just kicking this thing, just like it comes flying at me. He just goes, ah, and then just kicks it.
You're playing football with a rabbit.
Just for high pitch.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't feel good about this.
Hey man, it attacked me. You're the one that started the kicking, by the way.
I'm gonna
not
hit it with
me.
a stick. Now I'm gonna kick it.
Yeah, you're the one that started this kicking.
It does bring it to William.
Yep.
Now remember, this thing did try to aggressively maul you.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna eat some rabbit for dinner tonight, and I'll whip out the old rapier. That's the 10.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
Good. I'm not gonna bust inspiration on this. Be my turn.
And Digby, you're up.
What is wrong with you people?
Hey,
I'm gonna go.
attacked me.
I'm gonna go try. I mean, we're talking rabbit, right?
Yes, it's the size of rabbits.
I'm gonna try to pick it up and console it.
Okay.
What's wrong with you people?
Is that your entire action?
Well, I don't know if I have to, make a dash check as a rabbit. To kind of,
No, I'll let you pick it up.
all right.
It attacked me.
A little gentle. You scared it. Look at it.
I just tried to give it a friendly poke.
That's a D12. All right. It is now the rabbit's turn.
Please consider it currently grappled.
I know. It's rolling 3 attacks here.
And it's gonna have disadvantage on one of them because I'm gonna use my reaction to try
Let
and
me
stop
roll the
it.
disadvantaged attack first.
No, Digby, I would have picked that up. I would have picked that one up.
So the disadvantage is a natural 1.
There you go.
It then rolls a 6 and a 16 to hit.
Nope, doesn't count. Yep, the 13 is gonna hit.
Okay.
The 6 obviously won't.
Get you a shield or something, homie.
I mean,
And then it will roll
not like.
13 damage as it mauls you.
Takes a chunk out of it.
Just bite?
Yeah, it's just,
It like anacondas its mouth and it's got like the worm from Dune amounts of teeth in there or something.
so my question is, do you drop it?
Really has to think about it.
It just took a
It's
chunk out
scared.
of your clavicle.
The poor
dude.
thing is scared.
It just took a chunk out of your clavicle.
How much health are you at?
That wasn't even half.
I think that if you were in that amount of pain, you
Not
would.
even Fern from a rabbit bite. It's quite a bit of health.
That was with one of its 3 attacks.
Fine.
Wait.
Drop it where it stands.
Okay.
I mean, you don't have to drop it. I just think like,
Football spike this.
yeah.
So yes, the rabbit is now on the floor again, which brings us back to Kairos.
I mean, I don't. I guess I'll punch it again. I mean, kick it, sure.
Yo, VIP, let's kick it.
I'll kick it. Yeah. Unarmed strike.
I would just all like charging on this little rabbit.
14 to hit.
No.
Okay. Bonus action unarmed strike. 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
I sure hope so. It's only 4 damage.
Okay.
This thing is gonna kick our ass.
This thing's slinging D12s.
This is why I'm really glad that I didn't say the T word.
Yeah, but that thing only does D4s.
Marco, you're up.
Casting fairy fire on this thing. We gotta get advantage
Okay.
on it. Or I guess before I do that, like, does this rabbit made of light looks like it's being hurt, or does it look perfectly fine?
No, it looks like it is being hurt in the way that an animal, that it is testing your abilities.
This rabbit's messing with us.
Okay. Yeah.
I would like to just hang on. I'd like to really quickly interject to the audience that this would have taken the form of whatever beast they mentioned first. I did not anticipate them mentioning one so cute.
That wasn't my
Not
fault.
so cute anymore.
Again, just picture the rabbit from Monty Python.
That being said, we are returning to Marco's turn.
Casting fairy fire on this.
Okay.
So yeah, well, first it needs to do a dex save.
Oh, 1 dexterity check coming in.
Because rabbits are known for their dexterity, right?
12.
It fails. So there, now we get advantage on all attack rolls against it.
Yeah, but it's not actually a rabbit.
True.
If we'd said any other animal, it would just been that with the same stats.
Well, I'm glad we didn't say dog. Jesus.
Okay, so yeah, now I don't want to take an opportunity attack for this. No, I'm gonna move away. I'm gonna risk an opportunity. I want an advantage on attack rolls on this thing. I can't be within 5 feet of it. I'm moving away. I'm gonna risk an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Get behind me.
I can't give it disadvantage. I already did it.
It's fine.
The rabbit, the spectral rabbit, will take an opportunity attack. It's 12. That's not going to hit.
Ooh, no, will not.
I'm rolling terribly with this die today. You are going into dice.
Every
jail.
time I hold this, you roll terrible, like for attacks. If I don't pick one up, you've been hitting people.
All right, and you know what? Speaking of which, you did. I am going to give you inspiration for picking it up. You have one already. Well, too bad. I guess I can't give that to you. William.
I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Wrathful Smite, and I'm going to be like, I'm done with this rabbit.
Remember, you have advantage.
That's why I'm doing the Wrathful Smite as well. 21.
That'll hit.
Awesome. So, next time I hit with a melee weapon during the attack explosion, it does an extra 1d6 damage, and additionally, the creature must make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened of you until its spell ends.
Okay.
So, the wisdom saving throw will be 13 to beat.
Mm-hmm.
D8 and a D6.
And I need to do that right now.
Please.
Unless he kills it. Unless, yeah.
I think it's plus.
That fails the wisdom saving throw.
It's 10 piercing damage, and 1 psychic damage. And it is afraid of me. It is frightened me until the spell ends, which is up to a minute. And as an action, the creature can make a wisdom check against my spell save DC to steal its resolve. But for now, it's scared of me. Well, anyway, that's my turn.
All right, so that was William's turn, which brings us back to Digby.
I'm just not cool with beating on a celestial bunny. I'm just gonna step back here.
Took a chunk out of you, huh?
You know what? It's still scared.
Scared of me.
Well, yeah, it's terrified of you now.
We know, we can see it's testing us. Look at its face. It's looking down on us.
Well, that's testing my compassion.
Aren't we looking down on it?
Well, we have to. It's small.
Mister, I got 6 more inches. Now you're like, look how big I am. Now I'm looking down on stuff.
Joke pending.
Yeah.
So, question: I'm frightened, right?
Yes.
How does that end? It doesn't.
It has up to a minute, or it can make a wisdom check as its action to steal its resolve.
Okay. It is going to try to steal its resolve.
One wisdom check, please.
That's a 12 straight. I think you said 15. So
13 is
13. Okay. So it is still frightened.
Does it have a wisdom mod?
I can't tell you that. That's part of the stats.
Wait, what was the total again?
12.
Sorry, 13 was the number to beat, so it's still scared of me.
And then it's going to use its movement to try and get away from you.
Absolutely. No,
And make its way this way.
Take that opportunity attack on it.
You all get opportunity attacks. It ran past all of you.
Yeah.
Not me, it's right in front of me.
Well,
That would be a 23 to hit.
And remember, you all have advantage
But
on
it's
this.
still stepped out of this square, which you threatened, therefore...
Opportunity punch.
I had 23.
okay, so let's go around the table then. Kairos, what's yours?
23 to hit.
That'll hit.
5 damage.
Okay. Marco.
17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Wait, no. 16 to hit.
That'll still hit.
Okay. 2 damage.
Okay.
Punching it.
You have advantage on...
16 to hit.
16 will hit.
10 piercing damage.
All right. The rabbit is starting to sort of fade and flicker. Did you want to do anything, or are you just kind of letting it run away?
Follow it.
Yeah, we'll follow it.
Chase the rabbit. And that's not a heroine.
It does come up to Kairos' actual turn. So go ahead.
Once again, I'm gonna hit it with my quarterstaff.
With advantage.
With advantage. Good thing I had that advantage. No, it didn't help. 15 to hit?
15 doesn't hit.
Okay. Bonus action on arm strike. With advantage. This is 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
4 damage.
All right. Marco, you're up.
Let's do a good old fireball on this thing. Oh my god, it's a 1 and a 2. What the hell? Yeah, no, I'm not hitting this thing.
Do you remember like 2 sessions ago when it's like that's 2 natural ones or that's 2 1s? It's an 11.
Yeah.
I feel like the universe is biting you a little bit.
Yeah, maybe.
Is that your entire turn?
Yeah, Marco just tries to do a little shot. It just goes way out different place.
Which brings us to
No, it goes away and then breaks the fire pot that he fixed earlier. It just goes and shoots it and it shatters.
I didn't do it.
William, you're up.
He broke the pot.
And chase after it.
Move. Coming for part of me. Sorry. I'll get in front of it.
And attack. Yeah. Slutty 20.
A slutty 20 is going to hit.
Okay. Take 7 piercing damage.
And you're using your rapier?
Yes.
Okay. So as you
Stab.
stab the rabbit, it starts to glow with a very exceedingly bright white light that illuminates the entire chamber.
That's much better. I can see everything now.
And then the light returns back to normal, and you see a little tiny talisman, like the one that you had for divination, this one with a symbol for conjuration upon it.
And I'll reach down and pick it up.
That was so much harder than it should have been.
I think I got the second chevron, guys.
No, I think it was exactly as hard as it should have been. We just happened to make it look like a rabbit.
That's
by
true.
complete coincidence.
And you hear a little bit of like stone sliding kind of happening from inside the tomb.
Wait, so we haven't checked out these little...
The alcoves?
Not yet.
How you doing over there, bud?
Fine.
Yes, what would you guys like to do?
That thing that he said about checking out the alcove over here.
Yeah.
It's filled with fresco paintings.
A saucy fresco?
No, it's very peppery.
Yeah.
No, it's mainly fresco paintings depicting a group of what looks like 8 sorcerers, each using a different school of magic to trap Sayrah away.
So, if we put all 8 of these things into this temple, or this little altar thing, that could unlock it? Possibly?
Very likely.
So maybe we don't be dropping these things into that thing? Until we have a bit more knowledge of what we're doing?
It seems like at least having them
What
open
are
doors.
that? Looking at these pictures? It is looking at pictures.
Just making assumptions.
The pictures on there match the things in there.
And the interpretation of art is what I do. Apparently not well in real life, but in game, it's what my character would do.
Yeah, at the very least, yeah, it seems like by having these doors open, and hopefully just by having them, we'll be able to leave.
Yeah, well, let's go open some more doors then.
What's in this other little puka over here?
Alcove over there?
Yeah.
Yes, that depicts the creation of some sort of magical artifact that's shaped in a sort of almost like, for lack of a better way of putting this, using real world objects, a Rubik's Cube but elongated and a little bit wider around the base. The artifact itself the color is worn off on the fresco, and it looks like that artifact has symbols of magic upon it and is being used to seal off various doorways.
Somehow having these is causing that, wherever it is, to shift these doors around, it would seem. I don't know how, but that's the best guess we have at the moment.
Then let's go open some more doors.
Let's go to this one since it's right here.
Yeah.
Yep. Are you going straight to the door, or are you exploring anywhere else from there first?
Kairos taking the lead?
I'm just gonna peek my head into this room.
Okay. So as you approach the doorway, you see a pedestal in the center of the room with that drawing upon it and these like various stone shapes around it.
Well,
Well,
I think this one seems pretty self-explanatory. then maybe. Oh. And then there we go. Okay. Big brain. We have the biggest brains.
Big brain.
Our brains are massive.
As you complete the puzzle and you slot the last tile into place, the pedestal kind of like lowers into the ground, and then it closes. And then the ground opens and the pedestal comes up with the talisman on it, same shape, same size, with the depiction for the symbol of transmutation upon it.
Yay!
So outside of recording here, that probably took you longer to cut all those pieces than it did for us to do that. I feel kind of bad.
All right.
Clear that away. Yeah.
So who's holding these runes?
I'll put it in the corpse bag.
Yeah, I'm fine with keeping them in the corpse bag for now.
Stick them in a trans-dimensional space. Is that the correct answer here?
You can still magic item into this transdimensional space.
Yes.
All right.
But yeah, and then that's the third room.
Yeah, and go to the other one that we know is open.
Yep. And as you guys are passing this section here,
Yeah, what is this room to our right look like?
yeah, so that's a door. Stone door, basically two halves that look like they would recede into the wall. And on the door itself are 4 slots. Again, the size and shape of each of the runes. And they have the stone slots with the symbols for transmutation, evocation, conjuration, and divination.
All right,
Well,
so
we know what the next one's gonna be.
we might want to maybe inch very slowly into that room.
Wait, let me see that bag real quick, and I'm gonna dip my hand
Wait,
in
what
and
was
pull out one
the
of
fourth skill that
stones.
we don't have yet?
Evocation is the one we're missing.
All right.
Damage make things go explode.
The fireball school.
Are you saying that each one of these stones goes in this door?
No, they go in the pedestal out front.
Well, no, actually, it seems like
Well,
They
maybe.
might be. Well, we'll find out
That's
as we
why
get
I
this
picked one
one.
out of the bag. Does it look like it slots in the
Right size, right shape.
Nope.
Put it in.
Not yet.
No.
Not yet. Not yet.
I think it went in.
It went in.
I mean, I'm not gonna grab his arm and pull it back, so I can't remember which elbow you have the bad elbow on. But
Which one do you think you put in?
the,
I don't know if
the
it
answer is
matters,
no.
I put my hand in for a random one.
Yeah.
is there a need to roll for which one you put in, or is it just okay?
Nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, you slot it in. It doesn't. It's not affixed in any magical way. It just kind of like slots in.
Perfect. We just need the rest now.
You hear a small. You hear like the tiniest of clicks.
We have one more to go. Let's go.
Right, yep. Make our way to that last room.
Yep. And in the center of this room here is a torch. Just a torch. Standing about, 3-4 feet high. Let's say 3.5 feet high. It's a big, almost like campfire-sized torch.
Is it lit?
It is.
All right. Well,
Put it out.
Hold on.
I don't take as much damage from fire.
Or relax.
The image is floating in from
I'm hoping I'm far enough away instead.
flashback to the moment of last session of like reading what that one little bit prestidigitation does that we didn't remember.
By the way, I can literally snuff out a small campfire, so this thing.
The fire is now so massive that it is like starting to touch and scorch the ceiling of the room, and it leaves the pedestal,
Uh-oh.
forming a small creature that is flying towards you.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
As it reforms down, it forms this large fire elemental that is now basically ready to scream. It's screaming at you all, and it is going to attack. Would you all like to use the same initiative order or roll again?
I think we use the same one. I say because I rolled well.
Yeah, I think we just use the same.
Okay. So I'm just going to roll this guy's initiative. Rolled a nat 1.
Yay!
Yay!
Good sign.
And then let me just get the...
How much temporary HP? Has everyone run through all their temporary HP?
Yes, it lasted one combat.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. Should probably write that type of stuff down.
All right, and it is the last to attack. Kairos, you're up.
I'm gonna scooch past my friends here And I'm gonna unarmed strike it.
Slap that fire.
And I'm gonna get a natural 1.
Ouch.
I'm gonna get frogged. And then I'm going to do a bonus action Fury of Blows. Ooh, and that is a 11 to hit.
Okay, the 11 will hit.
Oh, okay. Nice. 6 damage.
Okay,
Second attack. 19 to hit.
that'll also hit.
And 5 damage. That's it.
And you're punching it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because my quarterstaff is made of wood.
All right, so while punching it, you are burning yourself.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So you will be taking, for the first attack, 9 damage.
Ooh. Half to 4, right?
As I say, you're resistant to fire, aren't you?
Yeah, it's resistant to fire.
So half to 4.
It is fire damage, and then from the second attack, you take 8 damage, so also down to 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ow.
Marco, you're up.
He is going to once again open up the little bag and once again wave his hands around. Mechanical parts, gears, springs just start flying out and assembling in each other onto his shoulder. Actually, no. It is going to probably perch itself right onto Kairos' shoulder, actually. It could be wherever he wants. You could summon it
nice.
within... Actually, is it within 5 feet, I think? That you can? Yeah, within 5 feet.
But do you need to be
of me.
visible? Because if you... Right now, you're still in the hallway.
Yeah, so then I'll put it on right now, Wigglesworth's shoulder, just because it's...
Ah, what is this?
Yeah. And you see, basically, an owl, mechanical owl, starts to form onto your shoulder. And then that's as an action. And then as a bonus action, gonna snap my fingers. And then you see it raises its wings. Its head starts to spin. And then these little wisps of purple light start to fly out of it. And then you all gain... 4 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
All of us.
I don't like it, but I feel better.
And I get to do that every turn as a bonus action,
All right.
which I feel like we'll need for this, probably.
Yes.
William, you're up. That is your whole turn, yes?
Yes.
All right. William, you're up.
Excuse me, pardon me. Coming through. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Clear it out. I'm gonna come right here.
And I'm just going to attack it. Because fire damage be damned.
With your rapier?
Of course. 18.
That will definitely hit.
Oof, terrible. 4 damage.
Okay.
I better take more fire damage than I just dashed out. Considering that seems like there might be more than one dice in there.
Yes, you take 9 fire damage.
Ouch.
4 of those are your temp HP.
Ow! Ow!
Which brings us to Digby. This is not a cute little rabbit-shaped creature.
No. But once again, the scathing joke that I was about to throw out would probably be a little bit wrong. I'm not sure how it would land. I don't want to do it on camera.
Guess it'd have to be a pretty good one to give this fire element to a sick burn.
First, just make a fail a wisdom save. 15,
Wisdom save?
please.
Wisdom
thank you.
save. 9 plus 0 is 9.
Haha! Your glow ends soon enough. He also only takes like 1 psychic, I believe.
Disadvantage on this next attack.
Yep, next time it swings, it has disadvantage.
Okay.
Are you still hurt? You're good. That was yesterday, right?
Yeah, right now I'm good. Right now I'm giving everyone as much temp HP as I can.
All right, so now we're good. You know what? Here, I'm just going to pass it off to you, though, because you're going to need that.
Thanks.
You need it, obviously, Sir William, but I feel it will benefit you.
So the fire elemental is going to go straight for... who did the most damage to it?
I did 4 damage.
You did 4. It will go for Kairos. Mm-hmm. It's going to try to touch you.
Okay. I wish it wouldn't.
You said I have disadvantage?
Non-consensual.
On the first attack, yep.
That is only a 7 to hit.
No.
And that is all it can do.
Ha-ha.
It is now your turn, Kairos.
All right, I was gonna say, like, I did a fire genasi. You're gonna have to do better than that. And he's going to
spicy.
he's going to attack with his quarterstaff this time. Not his fist. That's only a 10 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, okay. Great. Oh wait, no, it's D6. It's the quarterstaff. That's 6 damage, and then I'm not going to bonus action attack more because that would be an unarmed strike, and I don't want to hurt myself more.
Remember that some of that damage you took is from your 4 temp HP.
Right. Yes.
That being said, it is still a melee attack within 5 feet. That's 11.
Shit, halved.
Up to 5.
Oof. Ow.
Oof. Ouch.
Not good.
Which brings us to Marco.
Once again, gonna make the owl do its little thing, spin its head, whisper magic to everyone. This, if it's higher, it replaces your current temp HP. The temp HP doesn't stack.
What if I've already lost my temp HP?
You just get more.
Okay.
That is only 2, so 5 temp HP this turn.
Yay.
So we're at 4, so
Yeah, well, if you have 4, you can replace it with the 5.
go up to the 5. Yep.
And then as my action, gonna try to gonna not cast Firebolt on this thing. I don't think that would do very much of anything. So I'm gonna take out the crossbow, put away the shield, and try to take a shot with that.
Sure, yeah.
I don't know if both of them would be resistant to both. Okay, that is gonna be 13 plus 4, 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, so that's... Oh, nice. That is 9 damage from the crossbow.
I almost increased by 9.
Yes, do it.
Nuh-uh.
It eats wood.
Okay, yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Okay, which brings us to William.
I'm just gonna keep swinging.
Okay.
Or keeps, I guess, poking. Oops, sorry. 19.
That'll hit.
Whatcha? 9 piercing damage.
9 piercing damage.
I'm sorry, but you have the thing we need. Please stop hurting us.
5 damage fire.
Perfect. That's those temp points, baby.
Which brings us to
Thank you.
Digby Epsilon.
Shing. Throw my dagger at it.
Okay.
I ain't getting close to that damn thing. And that's what I got for a ranged weapon. So. For an 8.
That'll hit.
Oh, cool. Groovy.
Oh wow, that is a low AC.
Low AC.
All right.
Bye. Where'd it go?
For 6.
Okay. Your dagger is not a melee weapon attack, so you get no damage.
Exactly.
It is, however, going to attempt to attack the man with the pointy stick.
Sure. Bring it on.
That is a 15 to hit.
Nope. I bat its armor side of my shield. Not today.
6. So go ahead. Try to hit him. I will knock that down.
Yeah, which is, again, that's the only thing that the fire elemental can do. Kairos, you are up.
This is hurting me.
I don't know if you can call a fire elemental bloodied, but it certainly looks like it's losing its light.
Sparked? No.
Not losing its spark? Yeah, I guess.
I really need to get like a crossbow or something because I can only do melee attacks.
You say
I'm doing my best to mitigate this chip damage.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do another quarterstaff attack. It's a 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yep. It's another 6 damage.
Okay.
And that's it. That's all I'm doing.
punch it again. Coward. Coward.
I feel like you can only afford to do it once to get 10
9 divided by half, so 4 fire damage.
Hey, that's all your temp HP. Well,
Nope, there's one left.
One more temp HP.
One.
That's your whole turn?
Yep.
All right. Marco, you're up.
Owl, go.
Give him those temp HP points, baby.
That is 6 temp HP. This time we're going up by 1 slowly.
Right.
I rolled a 1 on the first time, and then 2, and then 3. So you get this 6 total temp HP. Again, replaces whatever you have currently. And taking another crossbow shot. That is 16 plus 4, slutty 20.
The slutty 20 will subtly hit. Woo! Sluttily hit.
Yeah.
The sexy arrow does 6 damage.
The sexy arrow kills the fire, or extinguishes the fire elemental.
The way I want to do is like it just takes a shot, it goes through, and then like some catches onto the little medallion. If you're fine with that, just kind of vroom, shoots it right, knocks it right out.
And as you do, basically the ceiling of this room opens to a vast fiery pit of some sort of other plane. This fire elemental is sucked back in to its plane of origin.
It's kind of cool they fit a pit on the ceiling,
And how do they do that?
right? It's like a pit, but upside down.
I hope she's doing okay.
Wizards.
Anyway.
Crazy.
Yes. Yeah, but the medallion that you need, again, it's on the floor, yay big.
Medallion, good sir.
It has got the symbol for evocation on it.
All right, let's go put these in the door and continue on.
Also, wait, quick mechanic question. So, my things, when I summon them, they last an hour until I use a spell slot to bring them back. For the owl, will you let me right now just kind of keep rolling until I get 8 just to max out the current temp HP that we have?
It would last for an hour.
I will say what we do is you max it out to 8 until your next combat, and then you'll start rolling it again.
But yeah, the owl itself
Every 6
lasts
seconds
an hour.
it resets.
The
odds
temp
are
HP,
there.
I think, just stays until it's gone.
So this is gonna be here for the next hour?
It doesn't have to be. It can hop on back to my shoulder if you want.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Right? And they just kind of does a little hop.
So you now have 4 of these little medallions.
You took a on me. Can you clean that for me, please?
I didn't think that was possible.
Control the magic.
There's just some tin foil on it. Brush it off, peel it off. Some baked potato.
But yeah, you all currently have 11 temp HP.
Little solder. That's
So that's 8 plus my intelligence modifier. So yeah, you all have 11. We all have 11 temp HP.
11.
It's a lot.
All right.
Took a beating.
We got hurt.
How is everyone doing for HP?
Oh,
I'm
well.
over half. Well, I'm over half, not counting the...
Yeah.
With the temp, I'm almost at max.
Yeah.
Okay.
Without the temp, I would also be at half HP.
I'm gonna
so.
pick up my dagger though. Just
Yeah, it's still on the floor.
Good throw, by the way. Well
thank you,
done.
thank you.
That was most excellent.
Yeah, so you've got the 4 medallions.
Yeah, let's go open the doors.
Tally ho.
Yep. So slotting each of one of the 4 medallions into each slot.
We should all slot one in together at the same time. And I'll take mine. I'll take it out.
Good thing mine out.
I take mine out. Let's do this one all at the same time.
When he takes
yes?
his out, is there a click?
Yeah, it's like
Okay. Well, because
Yeah,
it clicked
same
when he went
time.
in.
it
So.
clicks when he puts in, clicks when he puts out.
Guys, everyone get a stone. Let's go.
All right.
Called dibs on evocation. Grab it.
And click.
Yep, and then you hear just click, clink, clink, click, 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 clackety clack, and the doors slide open. Not so much that they actually recede completely into the wall. So they're actually still out a little bit, and you can still see the 4 medallions here in the door.
So we can take them out if we want to.
You can certainly try.
I think that will close the door, and we should not do that just yet.
Well, as long as we're on this side, we
I
should
think
be
that
alright.
might be right. So let's leave them in there, I think. Yes.
Yes.
All right. And that's actually where we're going to actually call this session. So, everyone, thank you for watching. Once again, we had Logan. We had Fern.
Wow.
We had Darren.
Wow.
We had Fred.
Hey!
I was Zia. Thank you for watching our little tiny actual play, and we will see you all next week.
We
We need to come up with a better outro.
Clickety. Clickety clackety.
Yes, clickety clackety.
Good clackety. Good clackety.
I hit him with the attacking.
Yeah.